Welcome, ladies and gents. So here is my review of Ahsoka Part 5, Shadow Warrior. Yeah, don't know really. I want to like it, and there were elements that I did like, but I'm left wondering. There was a few things that stuck out to me as unusual creative choices. So, current words were used to describe things on Earth. The whales. I thought they're Purgils, weren't they? Purgils? Where did whale come from? Now, I know that might seem like a really small thing, but to me, watching this, I was relatively engrossed up until that point. Then I hear whale, and I'm like, whoa. I don't know how many words we use correspond into the Star Wars universe to describe things. I'm fairly certain, if I remember rightly, there was a significant amount from George Lucas where they didn't. I mean, I've heard there's always a bigger fish or something like that. I'm pretty certain that was part of the prequels. But whales? Is whale a thing? Do they describe things as whales? Would they technically describe it as a whale? Because it's not. Anyway, Purgil's definitely not a whale. And I'm spending a significant amount of this review talking about the semantics of the wording whale, but it matters because it removes you. It just removes you from it. It did me anyway. So that was weird. The Anakin is titled Shadow Warrior because, of course, the end of the last episode, she is in the world between worlds, and Anakin's there. And we see Anakin again, and that's the predominant focus of this episode is Anakin and Ahsoka fighting. Creatively, I liked the use of flashing images within fog to flit between Anakin and Darth Vader. I liked that. I liked elements of that. Seemingly didn't go anywhere. So they have a fight. He says that I'm going to finish your training, and they have a fight. She kind of gets the upper hand, and he then slashes the sort of holographic bridge that they're standing on, the light bridge, and she tumbles and falls, and then she's going through time, the Clone Wars and things like that. And that was quite a nice callback. But it didn't really do anything or go anywhere. I guess the lesson ultimately was that she doesn't have to kill anymore. Maybe because he taught her to be a leader, be a soldier. She was resenting the fact that she had sort of become a murderer and a killer. Her decisions led to death and destruction, and she gets the upper hand right at the end. And she says, "I choose, I choose living," or something like that. And then his eyes blink, and he changes, and he becomes cool Anakin again, cool, calm, collected Anakin, not bloodshot red eyes. I'm about to Vader out Anakin. And I'm guessing the lesson is that she is more than what he taught her, or less of the focus on the soldier element. I guess it was odd. They gave Jason Jedi powers. He could hear it, so it was definitely happening. He could hear the lightsabers. I liked that touch. Didn't like the child actor though, and everything else was fine. That's it. Very predictable. The moment Balin shattered the map, everyone knew that they were going to be using the Purgils, or the whales as they call them, to jump. Everyone knew that. Of course. The acting from the captain of the X-Wing fleet, a bit rusty here and there. Oh, well, you're not going to like this. The line delivery was a bit slack. Syndulla, or Hera, whatever her name is, General Syndulla Hera. Fine. I did like her comment where she's like, Yeah, well, you know, Jason's too young to fly between galaxies. Oh, is he? You now care about your son? You didn't care when you were in the direct trajectory of a bloody starship that was about to jump to hyperspace and could have atomized you all. Now you're a good mum. Alright then. Odd. Really, really odd. But the acting of young Ahsoka was fine. I was wondering just how long it would take Ahsoka to fold her arms in this episode. It took like the first couple of minutes. She's folding her arms again. I'm so sick of her folding her arms. But it was fine. That's kind of best describing this whole series at this point in time, is it's fine. They've spent so much money doing this. So much money. And I think Lucasfilm and Dave Filoni genuinely had higher hopes for it. They were marketing it as the event series, the Star Wars event. And I think they had much, much higher hopes for this being a gigantic success. But of course, it has fallen short of that. The viewing figures speak for themselves. It'll be interesting to see the viewing figures moving forward, see whether they've declined, because the opening ones weren't that great. But we'll see. That's my review. It's fine. It didn't really do much. We didn't really... The story didn't progress in any way, shape or form. And the lesson learned from this, what can be described as filler, but it's not. There's supposed to be a lesson here, right? With the sort of interaction with Anakin. This is supposed to be part of Ahsoka's character arc. That's the reason why this episode exists. It's to further develop Ahsoka's character. But it's not immediately apparent. And it should be. It should be immediately apparent when you're spending such a significant amount of time on this episode. So, yeah, just fine is my review for this episode. But it is what it is. I'm sure lots of people, because lots of people really liked the last episode. They gave it a great review. So I'm sure plenty of people will disagree with me, but that's the beauty of media and, you know, cinema, television, whatever you want to call it. There you have it. Leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear them. Did you like this one? Did you dislike it? Did Wales take you out of it? It bloody did me. But yeah, leave your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear. Cheers, ladies and gents. Give the video a like and please do share it. Take care. Bye-bye now.